All right, let's get it started. So I had my post-op appointment the other day on my hamstring to see how things are going. Doctor said the incision is healing up very well, and I'm only supposed to be in this brace, or I only have to be in this brace for about 2 more weeks. So I'm very excited about that news. Looking forward to getting this off, being able to start some rehab. In the meantime, I can put weight on it, so I'm kind of limping around, walking a little goofy. I just cannot fully extend that hamstring out of the concern that it could still pop a stitch or still tear. So while it's healing, my leg's going to stay in this brace for a little bit longer. But that's all good. At least I know what's next and what to look forward to. So I'm going to give you all that update and then just have you follow along with me tonight. I'm going to do some shoulders and triceps. And I'll start with my warm-up, show you some different warm-ups that I do for shoulders, and then we'll just get it going. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and roll out those traps again. I stated in my first video, my traps have been getting very tight just from the reason I have to sleep on my right side due to this brace. And so they've gotten really wound up from that, and it's causing pain in my elbow and all over my pressing. My chest day the other day was very uncomfortable with how things are so tight. So daily I'm trying to just work on my traps, keep them loose, keep my shoulders happy. So this is a primary thing I'm going to be doing for a while until that pain subsides and until I'm able to move around a little bit more in my bed to sleep. Yeah, there's definitely a good knot in there that needs to get worked out. And the weirdest thing, when I go to the other side, it feels completely normal. You know, there's not really any tightness or tension on that trap, just my right side. So I'm really not going to pay too much attention to it. Alright. Start off my shoulder warm up. I have this simple kettlebell exercise. I've been doing this for a long time. It's been a staple in my warm-ups for years. Back in 2018, 2017, I was trying to grow my shoulders, and I got some advice from someone. He told me to ditch the chest day and just do 2 shoulder days. So with that, I had to do a lot of things to keep my shoulders healthy as I was increasing that pressing. And this is one of those things. So you get a kettlebell, keep your shoulder flat, you're just kind of opening and closing at that hinge. I do 20 reps in each position, and then I go to 2 other positions. So this is laying flat and then sideways. It's kind of straight up and down, a little bit forward. You're supposed to keep your arms straight. Mine might look a little bent. I'm working on it. So here's the biggest stretch right here. So I've got my hips almost on the ground for that full rotation. Really opens up my chest here too. Don't really feel that much movement here. It's really just the rotate. Instead of shrugging up and down, it's just you're rotating that arm. Open and close on that shoulder socket. I can't talk and count, so I have no idea where I'm at. This feels at about 20. And we'll do the other side. So when I ditched my chest day, my shoulder press did in fact go up. I finally punched through that 300-pound mark that I've been chasing for so long. I was able to really make a good, strong staple on my shoulders. Now I do chest day. I enjoy bench pressing, even though it's not a traditional strongman movement. It's just fun to do. All right, now that that warm-up's done, I'm gonna do some seated press. Obviously I can't stand, so no heavy push press or split jerk or standing anything for a while. Seated, I'm gonna focus on really just building that static strength for myself. So it's definitely gonna carry over when I heal up. I'm going to be using an axle bar. I always use either an axle bar or a log when I'm pressing with two hands, obviously, no circus dumbbell, or when it's just pressing overhead, I always do those two because hardly is there ever a strongman competition where you're pressing a barbell. So I just like to get in the habit of being used to this at all times. All right, guys, that's all I've got for tonight. That wraps up my shoulder workout and update on post-op week 2. If I can talk. Thank you all for following along. If you like this, be sure to give me a like and subscribe. If you got any questions, things you'd like to see differently, or different parts of my training you'd like to see, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you all.